Hello children, once again I am happy to come in midst of you and continue that same lesson what we were discussing from last previous days. Nationalism in Europe. So in the previous class we have discussed after Congress of Vienna in the year 1815, as the conservative regime came into being, the monarchs or conservatives, what they have introduced their measures, made the people in Europe to launch many movements, to launch many revolutionary movements and fight for their rights and liberties. And we have discussed the year from 1830 to 1848, how the revolutionaries and liberal middle class people led the movements through revolutions and fought for their freedom. So we discussed how in France, in the year July 1830, they got freedom from monarch, and how Belgium got the freedom from Netherlands, and how Greeks got the freedom from Ottoman Turks. And parallel to these all revolutions, we also studied how the people, the common people who were hunger, their hardships made them also to revolt against the monarchs. So parallel to all these revolutions, today we are going to discuss in what way some countries, what we call today as countries in Europe, which were not at all like countries. Those countries which were controlled by conservatives, countries got divided into territories. Each territory was controlled by different conservatives. But the people in those lands, the liberal middle class people or educated liberal middle class people, they started educating the people of those regions that demanding for one nation under one king. So in 1848, from 1848 we are going to discuss some such countries which have come into being as a nation, how they got unified. We'll start first with Germany. In 1848, what has happened in 1848? The people in Germany, the Germany got divided into different varieties of states. Each state was controlled by different monarchs. The people of France, the people of Denmark, the people of Austrians were controlling the Germans, but Germans were not happy under these autocratic conservatives. So some political associations of these different states, they gathered, they have come into one place which is called as what? Frankfurt. Frankfurt is a city in Germany. So all these political associations of different German states, they came to this Frankfurt. And as all the political associations, they cannot sit together and discuss what they wanted to discuss. That's why they elected 831 representatives from these political associations. So these 831 representatives from these political associations, they assembled. Where they assembled in this Frankfurt, they cannot assemble in the city. They assembled in that city, that is in a church, which is called as Church of St. Paul's. So this is called as Frankfurt Parliament, which is very important, children, please understand it. Frankfurt Parliament. What happened in Frankfurt Parliament? What they discussed? What is the intention of this parliament? So all these political association, 831 representatives who took seats in that parliament, they started discussing. One major discussion that they have discussed was they wanted a common constitution under one monarch. They drafted a constitution. And this constitution which has to be headed by a monarch. This is called as what? Constitutional monarch. So these political associations, after discussing and after drafting a common constitution, they offered a crown to a person, to a monarch. That is a king of the Prussia in Germany, Frederick William IV. Frederick William IV was offered a crown to be a constitutional monarch of Germany. But you know that this man, this king, rejected this offer. Rather, he went and joined other monarchs who were opposing this sort of a constitution. So other monarchs were opposing, and even Frederick William also who offered a crown by these political associations to be a constitutional monarch. All these monarchs who opposed it joined together, and where the military was very strong. And at last, what has happened? In the end, the troops have to come to this parliament and they disband this parliament. What do we learn here means The intention of these political associations or the intention of these educated liberal middle class people who wanted one constitution and one nation under one king was failed. But this failure has not stopped there itself. It failed, okay. One reason of this failure of this parliament was monarchs, their military was very strong. And another major reason what has happened among these political associations, they did not have unity. And the third reason is that Prussia, the king of Prussia who joined other monarchs, it is not only Frederick William, the people in Prussia, the rich landowners, we will refer them as what? Junkers. They also supported or they also opposed for this opposition. That's why it failed. But failure itself is not an end. Frankfurt Parliament might have failed. But later on, the state which opposed for this having a one constitution as one country, the same state took a leadership to unite Germany. So this is what the Frankfurt Parliament. Now we shift to what? German unification. So just now we have studied how Prussia was opposed for the unification of Germany or for a common constitution. But later on it was Prussia itself took an initiative, took a leadership to unify what? Germany. Now how did Germany got unified? Unification of Germany, it's not that much easy task. As just now I said that Germany was controlled by conservatives who belong to different countries. Some part of Germany was under Denmark, some part of Germany was under who? Austrians, some part of Germany was under France. Now okay, Prussia was very much interested to unify it. And the major role played in this unification was Prussia's chief minister. Please keep it in mind. Otto Bismarck is the main architect for German unification. So Otto Bismarck, it was not that much easy for Otto Bismarck to unify the Germany. Now, these are not willing to give up their territories, Austrians, Denmark and French. That's why what has happened, it was very essential for Otto Bismarck to raise wars against these three people with the help of Prussian army. So with the help of Prussian army, Otto Bismarck raised war against Austrians, Denmark and France. How many wars? 3 wars within 7 years. That means you can understand that Germany, which we are seeing today, this Germany to be called as one country, all these movements have to be taken. So it was not that much easy task. So Austrians, Denmark and France have to be fought with Otto Bismarck. But the result was Prussia got victory. Otto Bismarck got victory, defeating all these 3 conservatives. Very nice. In 1871, Germany got unified. A new nation state came into being. To celebrate this victory, all the representatives of army, Prussian ministers, then Otto Bismarck, all these people assembled where it seems gathered in the palace of Versailles, celebrated the victory. And there in that ceremony, Kaiser William I was proclaimed as a constitutional monarch of Germany. This is how Germany came into being as a nation. And once when Germany has come into being as a nation, we can see lot of prosperity, lot of progress started in Germany, especially in the field of what? Economical growth. This is what has happened in the year 1871. Next, there was another country, that is Italy. So Italy also have to undergo the same fate like Germany. Italy, which is a small country today, you see, but this country, those days, in 18th and 19th century, which was not at all a country, but people in Italy played a very great role behind its unification. We'll study in detail what has happened. Italy was divided into 7 states. Italy got divided into 7 states, and different part of Italy was controlled by different conservatives. The northern Italy was under Austrian Habsburgs. The southern Ity was under Bourbon kings of Spain. and the central part was controlled by the popes, the Christian popes. And only one state which is called as the Sardinia Piedmont, which actually ruled by the original Italian princes. So different part of Italy was controlled by these all conservatives. And as at the beginning, before some classes we have discussed about one of the revolutionaries, if you remember, that is Giuseppe Mazzini, who started his revolutionary movement through his secret societies like Young Italy and Young Europe. His main intention was to unite Italy. But in 1830s, when he started his revolutions, no doubt he failed. But his failure itself has not stopped people to fight for unification. At last, the burden has fallen on whom? 1848, the burden of unification of Italy fell on Sardinia's king, that is King Victor Emmanuel II. So initially it was Mazzini who inspired the people, who spread the idea of nationalism, who spread the idea of unification, failed, but at last King Victor Emmanuel II, he played a very great role. Under the guidance or under the help of the Sardinia's chief minister, that is the Cavour, sorry I did not write the name, Cavour. The Sardinia's chief minister Cavour was a main architect. As we have seen, in the unification of Germany, the Prussian chief minister Otto Bismarck, like that in Italy also, we come across the Cavour played, the chief minister of Sardinia played a very great role in unification of Italy. So in 1859, what has happened is Cavour played a cunning role in aligning with whom? French. The French people helped the Cavour. So in 1859, with the help of French army, Cavour succeeded in defeating Austrian forces. So you know that the northern part of Italy was under Austrians. So Austrian forces were being defeated and the northern part of Italy had come under the Cavour. Next, another person coming to the scene who is also one of the great freedom fighter, revolutionaries, a great architect of Italy's unification, that is Giuseppe Garibaldi. So initially we learned about Giuseppe Mazzini. So Giuseppe Garibaldi, who is he? He was little bit about Giuseppe Garibaldi. Giuseppe Garibaldi was also a member of one of the secret revolutionary society which was started by Giuseppe Mazzini. And that secret society was Young Italy. That means Garibaldi was once upon a time a member of secret society under Mazzini. But later on he was exiled, he was thrown out because of attempting revolution in Piedmont, and he went to South Africa. And from there he had come back once again to help King Victor Emmanuel to unify what? Italy. What is his role? See, during his revolutionary activities, he raised volunteers of young people to join his military force, which referred as what? Red shirts. 30,000 volunteers apart from Sardinia's army. So with the help of 30,000 volunteers which were called as red shirts, Garibaldi raised the army to such. So with the help of 30,000 and the Sardinia's army, Giuseppe Garibaldi marched towards the southern part of Italy in the year 1861. 1859, Cavour was able to get succeed against Austrian forces. 1861, Garibaldi with his 30,000 volunteers, he marched towards the southern part of Italy, which was under the Bourbon kings of Spain, and he was succeeded in defeating, and left over was the central part, that is Pope, which was under Pope. So the central part of Italy also was occupied by Giuseppe Garibaldi. This is how at last Italy got unified. And after Italy got unified in the year 1861, King Victor Emmanuel II, the king of Sardinia, was made the constitutional monarch. So this is how these two countries, the Germany and Italy, came into being as a nation state. So in the coming lessons or in the coming periods or in the coming classes, we will study still more some countries how they have come into being as a nation. So thank you for listening it. I request you to people oftenly listen to my lectures, and if you have any doubts, please share your doubts or share your questions, that way I am ready to clarify it. Thank you very much.